Alright, what's up, everybody? Um, this is our trial run of a podcast. Me and my brother wanted to finally just post what we talk about. We talk all day, every day, so we figured why not throw it on? It's cold in here, my bad. Why not throw it on and see if people enjoy what we talk about? This one we had our other brother Micah on. We kind of just talk about random stuff, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes we'll talk about really interesting things. Sometimes we won't. We'll just ramble on. But if you guys do enjoy what we're talking about, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and comment, and we'll get back to you guys as quickly as we can. If you guys do like what we talk about and kind of like our vibe, me and my brother are starting a fitness and overall vlog channel, so go over there and look at that, see what you think. But yeah, anyway, we'll get into the video. Just wanted to give you guys a little intro to the intro.
It's recording.
Oh, you're a weirdo. Okay.
Bro, I was sitting here playing Apex. But
You've been playing Apex the whole time?
no, I just was bored waiting for you. So
It's
recording. By the way.
All right. Well, look, we're leaving that in because that's part of the intro. I don't give a damn. But this is our first episode. We're just talking about dumb shit, probably. But we might talk about some cool, shit that matters. But I don't know. We talk about a lot of dumb shit. We just have fun while we're talking. So first, Miggy, tell us about the shit that you had going on, my guy, because you were happy as fuck to tell us about it.
Nah, bro, some crazy shit happened today. Okay, so it involves lane splitting. But there was a very...
In the back of my head, I already knew that this dumb bitch. I almost censored myself. I don't give a fuck. This dumb bitch was gonna say some shit about doing some dumb shit on his motorcycle.
No, but listen, okay. So, bro, traffic was backed up like a motherfucker on the way to the gym. I'm talking, the light turned green. I moved maybe 10 feet, and it turned red. Because motherfuckers did not know how to drive today. So I said, fuck that shit, I'm not waiting. So I'm like, okay, let me just... I look around to see if there are any cops, because, like, it's not legal in my state. And I just go straight through. I'm like, excuse me, motherfuckers. Just don't mind me, a little squid, lane split, nobody get mad because I'm a fucking squid. Then I pull up there. There's a fucking sexy-ass 6th Gen RS. If you guys know
what is that?
Camaro. A 6th Gen Camaro. It's like 2016 up. And if you don't know what RS is, it's the V6 Camaro.
Oh, okay.
But bro, when I tell you, he saw me started laughing. We kept laughing at each other. I revved it a little bit. He revved. Then I'm like, God damn. So I'm like, all right, bet. I rev. I hear the fucking flames shooting out my exhaust. I'm like, oh god damn, that bitch sound clean. And I'm like, in my head, in back of my head, I'm like, bro, that bitch does not sound like a fucking V6. And then he's like, oh, you can go in front of me. I'm like, all right. My dumbass stalls. My dumbass
retard.
My dumbass stalls. I'm like, I saw him waving my head. And bro, he fucking sends it. And bro, that bitch sounded and moved like a heavily modified V8. When I'm talking, that bitch probably ran a quarter mile in like 9-10 seconds.
Well,
like even if that shit was,
you gotta know.
Even if that shit was...
Miggy sometimes exaggerates how fast the motherfucking cars run. So I don't know.
I'm not this time, bro. I'm not. I swear to God. I would never hype up a V6 like this. I would never hype up a V6 like this. Like, bro, fucking... Like, I see from fucking red light. Just... I'm like, God damn. I was struggling...
But you try to race him?
No, we was just chilling. I was struggling to keep up for a second or two. Not gonna lie. I was struggling to keep up. I'm like, God damn. And fast forward, skip all that shit. Then we get back to Then I get home, you know, eat all that bullshit.
Would you say it was faster than your Camaro?
Oh fuck yeah! That bitch would have dusted my Camaro from a dig or a roll.
Damn.
Like that shit could probably go toe to toe with my buddy's fucking Mustang. And Pickle, we know you don't like Mustangs, but bro, when I say that
Oh, is it the blue one?
no, he sold the blue one and got a different one and modded the
Fuck them both. I don't give a fuck.
and modded
Continue.
the fuck out of it. He's more,
Man, I don't know. I just even that blue Mustang, I didn't like it.
bro. This one sounds a lot better. It's on bead locked. It's fucking sexy. And
What
it's,
is beadlock?
basically drag tires, like a drag pack.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
yeah, and bro,
Anyway,
like he sent a video of it racing, of him racing from a dig, the Mustang. He dusted the fuck out of Camaro from a dig, and he spun and bogged. Like he didn't even hook, and he dusted the fuck out of a Camaro.
What is
Okay.
bogged?
Honestly, bro, I don't know. I don't know, but I know what spinning means.
Well, I
then
know
why
that
are you
one,
saying
too.
terms that you don't know?
Because
Yeah.
these are the terms he gave me. Okay.
Okay, that's fair,
I'm
but you
just-
should at least took the due diligence and Googled it. Like, what the hell did this dude talk about?
Oh,
He said bogged?
I
What?
didn't care enough to be honest with you. But no, then I go to my grandparents' house, just take their dog out. Dog didn't want to go to the bathroom. I came home, and I'm like, bruh, you know, it's nice as fuck. I want to ride, so I ate. I'm like, you know, I need to go to Walmart to pick up some lens cleaning solution. So let me go do that real quick. So I grab my bag, put on my squid, and go to Walmart. You know, the ride there is chill as fuck. And like, bro, the thing about motorcycles, like, one of the things I love, you can park fucking anywhere. Like, literally fucking anywhere. You know, like, them little white lines that are like big, that are like smaller than a
By the
car?
handicap?
Yeah, but it was my handicap, like where the poles are to tell you the row and shit, that are like bigger than, like smaller than a car but bigger than a motorcycle.
It's not ringing a bell, but go ahead.
But sort of like by the one by handicaps, by like it's like not a parking spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just fucking park there. Nobody gives a fuck. I just park there. But as I'm leaving Walmart, I'm like, I get onto the road, like, I take a right on Walmart, and then I take a left.
It was
to
uneven. Sorry, go ahead.
Then I take a left, and I'm like, you know what, bro? I'm low key, like, I'm getting the zoomies. I want to go fast.
Zoom in the squid.
So I start gunning it, and my dumbass upshifts without my without my clutch on accident. And I'm like, and my bike like stuttered and jumped for a second. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Because like, you can do that, but you have to like know your engine perfectly and have to shift at the right RPM. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I jump back. I'm like, you good, bro? I straight up looked at it. I looked at my bike. I'm like, hey, bro, you good? Not gonna lie, you good?
I can imagine it. You're so dumb.
And I'm like, bro, you good? Then he's like, yeah, just don't send me. Just go home. I'm like, okay. So I rode normally on the way home.
Your bike was like, yeah, fuck that.
There's
I ain't want to go fast right now. You shifted me wrong. Yeah, you better treat me nice, bitch. I'm breaking down.
Oh, when I got home, I washed it, got it all wet. It's soapy. Don't worry about it. I treated her right when she got home. But no, every time on my way to the gym or Walmart and shit, there's this little like like this tunnel underpass type shit where it's like a bridge, but it has the effects of a tunnel.
Yeah.
And every time I go in a little slow and fucking just to hear it fucking rev. Just every time, and oh my god, I'm done every time.
You know, I can't lie. When I get my bike, I'm going to be holding that clutch and just rev bombing it.
I don't even fucking hold in my clutch to rev bomb it. I just like I usually drop down a gear to third, or if I'm in fourth or if I'm in third, I'll just keep it in third, just slow down and just
You seen his face? You can tell he does that face too. He just. Oh shit! I know you do that face while you're riding too, huh?
Bro, you'll never know, motherfucker, because I got a tinted visor on.
Oh shit!
So I'm just like,
Yeah, bro, Micah. Juan's tried making fun of me and Micah for having a fucking
You
full
and Micah?
face helmet.
He tried making
Bro,
fun of you and Micah.
His goofy ass half helmet.
Wait,
I told him, I was like, bro, I don't want to wear that goofy shit.
wait,
uh-uh.
What is it? Just like a bike helmet? Just
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a half top. But he did have the sunglass things that Miggy's old helmet had.
like a fucking.
No,
just
bro.
wearing a turtle shell rolling
We
around.
We got it. Yeah. Yep. We're good.
All right, round of applause to Piccolini for getting it up and running.
All right. I can't hear you clapping.
Because he's not actually clapping, he was doing this.
I thought my shit was bugging. All right. Well, we had some technical difficulties. Okay. This is day one. We working out the kinks and bugs and shit. All right. But what was your question for Micah?
Yeah, Micah.
This is directed towards me.
Yep.
Oh hell.
What's it like being a known felon?
You are pretty known. Wait, he's allegedly one because he's not.
I'm not a felon.
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot.
He's only a misdemeanor ass bitch.
I have no crimes on my record. Correct.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
I turn 18 and they're dumb.
Yeah, what's
So,
it like beating?
Ride my day.
What's it like beating a case then, Micah?
Couldn't tell you actually because I didn't actually do anything, so it just feels like justice was served.
Just
But
not.
it's not like I murdered someone and then got away with it. It's like I didn't it's more like I dropped litter on the ground and then they found out the person in front of me did it. So
Oh, so you snitched is what you're saying.
Oh, so we got
No.
a snitch.
So I should beat your ass is what you're saying.
that's not at all.
Let's jump his ass, Pickle.
Oh, you move here? Oh, hold on, retreat. Go back. The ROI. That's what I was saying before we cut out. The ROI in Tennessee is much better than it is in Michigan. Because Michigan, woo, that shit is
It cut
no
out-
bueno unless you move up north or to the
It cut
West.
Out, it cut out a lot before that. It cut out back.
what do you mean
in
it cut out?
the video stopped recording at the helmet.
Ah, fuck that. I don't give a fuck. Fuck the turtles. Hey,
Yeah.
Miggy's Michelangelo.
Real shit.
Micah-
Real shit.
Huh.
I think we should all get turtle shell half helmets, get
Fuck
different
no.
colored bandanas,
No, I'm
and
never,
roll around.
I'm never wearing a half helmet.
You're going to.
No, I'm not.
I'm
not. I refuse. Bro,
I'd rather wear no helmet.
Look. A fucking half helmet looks genuinely retarded on a crotch rocket.
You think you're gonna look? You think you're gonna look cool on anything with a turtle shell in it? And a
Look,
fucking
look,
orange
Hey,
bandana?
hey, I'm down to get a fucking turtle helmet cover thing.
I don't know if they make those. Fuck it, I'm down too.
We can compromise here.
Bro, them fucking helmet covers be getting sweaty, bro. Like inside your helmet, I need a white helmet, bro.
Miggy's saying half helmets look genuinely retarded on a crotch rocket. You're wearing a squid.
Yeah, okay, Miggy. You can't talk shit about
Look,
looking stupid.
look,
You look dumb
look,
as shit.
Look, bro, every person has said it's like dope as fuck or it's adorable, bro. Especially the girls, bro. Every girl has said your helmet is adorable. So hop off my motherfucking dick, bitch. I'm out here pulling milfs from my helmet cover.
Yeah, but are you gonna do anything with them? No, because you're a pussy.
Because when you take the helmet off, you're ugly.
Okay, wait. You want to talk
look
about
like the
me
squid.
being a pussy in public?
What do you mean? How?
You want to talk about the shit I did when we were fucking visiting your grandpa?
That's just stupid.
Motherfucker, I give no fucks in public. You should know this by now. I give no fucks.
There's a difference between
Look,
having the balls to do something with a MILF and being stupid as fuck.
look,
Okay.
bruh,
Mickey,
okay.
bro, we pulled up to a gas station and there was these weirdo dudes getting out this car. He goes, "Hey, y'all know where a Carmi is around here?" And he goes, "Hell no, I'm trying to get me some drink." Like, bro, the dude lives in Tennessee trying to act ghetto as hell. Relax.
look, bro.
He lives in Kings in Gatlinburg.
Look,
Bitch,
I'm just
shut up.
look. I was
Tennessee's ghetto. Michigan's not ghetto.
Micah,
End of story.
Michigan is the most ghettoest fucking place.
Have you been to
there's,
Florida?
There's ghetto places. There's Memphis, Chattanooga, and Knoxville isn't. but-
You can't say Michigan's the most ghetto. Have you been to New Jersey? Have you been to Florida?
Bro, especially,
York.
I don't want to go to Florida.
Hey, it's
ghetto.
overrated.
Everywhere you drive. I mean, you can drive to Orlando and you'll look out the window and the bitch still looks ghetto in 90% of the places.
Hey, everywhere has it. They all have their own nice places, and they all have their own
Yeah.
shitty places.
Like Michigan's got like what fucking Auburn Hills.
Traverse, Petoskey, Mackinac. They got nice places. Everywhere
Grand
has
Rapids is nice. Detroit's even nice. You just gotta
it
go-
just depends where you go in the city. I'll
there's just
give
a
you that. I'll
thinner-
give you
there's
that.
just a thinner line you gotta travel. You
Yeah,
know?
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
That's true.
But look,
I'll give you that one. Mike.
back up, Micah. I say you move here, and then I can help you work on the house
That's another thing I thought about. I
because
don't have no help up here.
that's what I'm saying.
Got
And then
two.
we can just fucking Miggy has to come along anyway.
Yeah, you got two helpers. Hey,
Mickey will just be coming. All
you
right,
just-
I'll be like, Mickey, go paint the living room. And be like, fuck you, I'm not doing that.
Actually, I do know how to paint.
Hey, look at that! He knows how to paint already.
It's pretty. You just gotta like tape. You gotta tape the parts you don't want painted, and then you get the fucking paint rollers go up and down, up and down, up and down.
And you just take your time. You just
Take your time. Make sure you got to go over it twice or once, depending on like how expensive we spend on the paint.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm telling you, Micah, it's gonna be way more beneficial for you to move here, live with us. First off, we can get this all in the same room. We can just have a little setup, a recording in a podcast room. Boom. Hey, everyone in the comments, say Micah should move here. Let me.
Yeah,
Look, he should move
If there's
here. Huh?
if there's like like a million people that say I should, I'll go next week.
Oh, we're not Joe Rogan, god damn it, okay? This is pilot. Look at my webcam. It lags while I move around.
Oh, bitch, I'm bougie. I got a nice ass webcam.
Alright, fucker. Your dad bought all your shit.
Actually,
We're throwing
Actually-
shot.
no, it didn't.
Am I right or am I right?
No, you're wrong.
No way I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
He bought your computer?
He did buy that, but all the equipment I bought. The monitor, the mic, the keyboard, the fucking
Okay.
thing. Yeah,
Okay,
I
well.
was fucking 15 when he bought my PC. I was fucking young, dumb, and broke.
Hey, bitch. I bought 2 computers since 15.
Y'all are bougie as fuck. Y'all are both sitting in a chair right now. I'm sitting on my bed with a fucking tote
You're
to hold my
on-
laptop
Hey, listen, I was gonna do the same thing, but I'm using my fucking grandpa's
up.
dining room table right now, okay?
Yeah, I'm about to say, Mike, you're on your bed though. Okay, I'm at my desk.
Oh, bitch. Miggy has the best spot out of all of us. Computer chair, reclining.
Oh, I got my feet on my desk.
my-
too.
Whenever I'm playing the video game, I'm sitting on my bed with a tote holding up my PlayStation and TV. I'm dead ass.
Listen, I have I'm a little bit better off, but I sit sideways to where I end up slouching and my back fucking hurts.
Yeah, bro.
Cause
Okay, real question though. How the fuck am I gonna play the game at that place?
we're not. We gotta build our money.
Yeah, grind. No more video
We
games.
we have no reason to play the game. We're gonna do this once or twice. We can even bump it up. This can be our like daily. Just we don't doesn't mean we gotta upload it every day, but we can if we want. We can just do this as our like instead of game time. We can do this.
One thing I've really thought about is, as far as the cleaning business, I really like the idea of getting into a contract with an apartment building. And if I think if I get into
Oh,
like
bro,
5 different apartment complexes within the area, hire 2 different people to go handle that for 2 years, and then just hire somebody to take care of it and move out of here. They can handle it.
now you're talking about procrastinating moving here.
I'm talking about
There's one right here. There's 1, 2, 1, 2,
wait,
3, 4, 5 just
Pause.
around where we work.
pause. I'm not talking about procrastinating moving. I'm talking about how I can take the most advantage of my time here before I move.
Actually, yo,
Difference there.
you want to know what we should do though, Pickle?
You're just finding every reason not to move to Tennessee.
No.
We can do all of that here.
Yeah, so you start it there. I'll start it here, and then we can just have this one running all on its own. Passive income. Barely. Have to
You
do
really
anything.
think we're gonna be able to find good work?
And then we can just cut it off whenever we have a problem with it. Just be like, hey, we're moving on bigger and better things. Sorry.
It takes about 3 to 6 months of diligent making sure everything can run smoothly before we leave, and then even then, we gotta go back and visit and we're
We're gonna be visiting all the time.
Micah. I can't say this because I'm trying to show my family this, so. Fuck it, I'm gonna bleep this. I am going back just off chance this weekend. I just happen to have enough money. We don't have
But if
the
you have-
income coming in to.
But if you have cleaning contracts there, you're gonna have more money than you have now.
Listen, and that's why I'm saying you come here. Me, you, and Miggy, we go stupid. We sell pallets. Okay? A. B. We're doing the cleaning. C. Window cleanings. And we can hire people to do all of that.
And we could talk. What I was trying to say.
And if we're all three collaborating and putting our income together, A. We get a really nice crib. But like in our means, you know what I mean? Really nice.
Okay, well,
Like
Pickle-
I'm not saying
Pickle, wait.
fucking 10K a month. I'm saying 15, 16 split 3 ways.
You know-
Chicken.
You know what we could do though?
Barbecue chicken at that.
Talk to the landlord of the place you have now. We could talk
It's
to.
2-bedroom.
Or I thought the landlord owned all the things.
They're all 2-bedroom.
No, are they all owned by one person?
Yeah.
No, hell no.
Oh.
So you,
Those people own it,
yeah.
and that person owns his, and those
But
people
are
own it,
majority of
and
them like rented, or are they you
Some.
buy them?
some.
So maybe talk to him and be like, hey, if people move out, here's my business card. I can handle it for you. I'm right here.
We can do that, but also, like, I'm not saying no. We can do that, and my grandparents are really good, good with him. They talk to him, and he treats them well. But I thought Maggie was talking about like moving into a different one.
No.
Hey, we
No.
oh, and these people are all clean people. We really could do residential cleanings for these people.
Exactly. And on top of
Because
that,
if 3 of us bang that shit out, bro, me and Micah, we did a disgusting one. Like, no hate to the lady. She was really sweet. She was cool.
You
She
told
just
me.
was not able to.
Keep it.
Nah, fuck that. The bitch didn't answer our fucking phone calls the
Oh,
whole
yeah,
time
I
after we
thought
left.
she was gonna
Fuck
ghost
that.
us.
Fuck that.
Bro, we called her
Stupid shit.
5 times after we finished. This is before we even thought about getting a contract or anything. She ghosted us, so we walked around the house, recorded everything, recorded us driving down the block, and then we were like, "Yep, we're gonna have this," so that she knows that we didn't do anything and we finished the cleaning. And then I said, "Well, what if somebody does break in? Then they could blame it on us." He goes, "Oh shit! Well, I can't ever stop this recording."
Yeah.
And then she
And
ended
then
up
she
giving
called.
us a tip.
Yeah, and then she called, and I was like, all right, I'm stopping the recording. She's called. She's like, hey, I'll send it to your Cash App. Blah, blah, blah. And then it took like 30 minutes for her to send the fucking money. And then she spent like $50 extra or some crazy shit. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, and then we. What did we use that for? I think we just split it because I had bills.
Probably. This year, every single dime, every single thing that we make from the cleaning business, keep it on paper. We're just going to take it to an accountant.
I agree. Because I
Everything
think I feel like what we did first was the trial run. We just like we got our feet wet and we kind of just got it going because no Mickey doesn't know this and the podcast doesn't know this either. So we started. Well, Mickey knows we had a cleaning and a window cleaning business, and we got our feet wet. We advertised everywhere. I mean, we even walked around a rich neighborhood, and we got the cops called on us because they thought we were trying to rob the place. And this mail truck dude came and pressed me, and I was gonna go punch him in the mouth because he was trying. He said I was bad for Micah, and we were up to no good, and blah blah blah. I was like, "Who are you?" And he was like, "No, who are you?" And I was like, "Oh, Micah knows who I am. So who the hell are you?" And then I started walking up to his truck, drove off, and then we saw him, and he turned around because he saw me and Michael walking towards him. And then he had the audacity to say, "Oh, I called the cops on him only because he told me to. I wasn't gonna." Boy, you were recording. I walked. Okay, hold on. This is the whole story because everyone's lost. All right, so look. Me and Micah,
Fuck that.
we're doing window cleanings in Michigan. I moved to Tennessee January 4th. It is February 21st, so really fresh here. But back when I lived in Michigan, me and Micah were doing window cleanings. And so we had the bright idea, door-to-door sales. We were just going to go, get a bunch of people, come back with our equipment, and boom, we were going to clean them. So we drove the neighborhood, scoped out the houses we wanted to go to, wrote all the addresses, and then we took off walking. And we knocked on like 6, 7 doors at most. And no one answered. Except one person, and they did take the card, but she wasn't feeling it, and she never gave us a call or anything, so is what it is.
One answered yours. I had one answer me. I gave her a whole quote and everything. And
that's what I'm saying. One answered you. No one answered me. And so we're walking. Micah's still talking to that lady. So I walk down the street and I take a left and I knock on the door. And no one answers. So I knocked one more time and I was just like, let me make sure that they're not going to answer. So then I'm walking down the street. And there's this lady mowing her lawn, and we saw her because we drove by a lot. She saw us. She was probably skeptic. And she goes, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I go, "Oh, yeah, you know." Oh, no. That was after. This mail truck comes pulling up as I'm walking down the driveway and goes, "What are you doing?" And I kind of giggled. I was like, going around talking to the neighbors, just introducing myself. And he goes, "Oh, well, what are you doing here then?" And I go, "Well, I don't think that's none of your business, buddy." Because I would have told him, but he came off mad aggressive. And so I don't play. And So I go, I don't think that's none of your business, buddy. And he goes, oh, well, it is. And I go, well, do you live here? And he goes, well, no. And I was like, okay, well, then I'm done talking to you. And then at this time, I already saw that he was recording. Like, he had his phone like this, but it was against his leg. And so he was just recording like the audio or whatever. And he goes, you need to stay away from Micah. And that caught me off guard. I was like, huh? Who are you? He goes, no. He asked my name, and then I said, I don't think you need to know that. I said that again, and then he was like, you need to stay away from Micah. I was like, who are you? He was like, you guys are up to no good. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, bro, who are you? Like, and he was like, well, who are you? And he was like, no, I asked, who are you first? And I was like, bro, tell me your name. I'm going to call him right now. And I will literally ask him if he knows you because this isn't working. And he says something else. He says, oh, do I need to call the cops? And I go, bro, go ahead. Like, there's nothing going on. And then I start walking up to his thing because I was gonna punch him in the mouth. And so he pulls off, and he did call the cops. But so then there was a lady across the street. She was supposedly the president, but I didn't want to be a dickhead to this old lady, so I went and talked to her. She asked what we were doing, and gave her my business card. I was like, hey, you need any window cleanings? Let me know. Blah, blah, blah. That bitch called the cops too. And blah blah blah. I went and found Micah. We started walking. I said we should go. Micah was like, nah, let's do a couple more. So we walked down the street, and then we saw the mail truck. So I was like, okay, we're gonna go talk to him. Because Micah was pressed. He was like, who is this dude saying that you're no good for me and we're up to no good and blah blah blah. And so we walk, and then we finally turn around because we're getting a bunch of weird looks, and we're like, all right, we're good. Like, I don't want to do this no more. So we turn around and start walking down the street. Worst part. This is the worst fucking part. There's like 12 kids playing outside, and the cop comes and pulls us over right in front of the kids.
So stupid.
So we're standing there, and this cop pulls up. And it was a girl, so she goes, hey, can I talk to you guys? And we stop, and we turn around, and I literally look at Mike. I go, bro, right in front of the kids? Like, honestly. And then we see a bunch of people come out, and they're all looking at us and shit. And we're literally, like, right across the street from us is a bunch of kids. And it was stupid. And she gets out. Go ahead.
We are nicely dressed. We don't look like we're up to no.
Yeah, I got a nice white shirt on. I got pants and boots. Like
we're just walking.
We have
down
no
the street.
bags, nothing.
We're just naked, carrying business cards, talking to people in a rich neighborhood. I mean, we fit in. We're
And
like
it's not
kids
like we
trying to start a
had one or
business.
two business cards. We had a fucking stack like that each. We were strapped up with the business cards. So the cop pulls up, and she gets out, and she was looking fine. So I look at Micah, and I say really loud, I go, bro, she's fine as hell. Or I said she's hot as hell or something like that. And I saw her smile, and she comes up, and she goes, hey, how are you guys doing? I go, oh, how are you doing? We're doing good. And then she goes, so we got a couple calls. You guys are walking around the neighborhood. And we explained what we were doing. She had our business card that I gave the lady. That's how I know that old lady called the cops. And because I was going to give her a business card, because I was like, hey, we do cleanings. And she was like, oh, I don't like cleaning. And I was like, oh, let me give you a card. She goes, actually, I think I got one right here. And I was like, that lady gave you it, huh? And she goes, well, yeah. And I was like, wow, they're hating on the youngins trying to make some money. And she goes, yeah, it seems like it, but we've been having break-ins and stuff like that. And I go, that makes no sense, because we're walking around naked, showing our face,
Daytime.
Nothing
Middle
on.
of the day.
Middle of the day. It wasn't even slightly nighttime. It was like 2, 3 o'clock. We had like 5, 6 more hours of daylight. But yeah. So, way back. We're gonna backtrack way back. So we just got our feet wet, and that was us like getting into talking to customers and giving out business cards, and we did do a professional cleaning for a business, which really helped. That showed us how to negotiate prices and how to, which actually made us 2 forms of payments because we ended up moving a fuck ton of boxes for this old man. It was like 80,000 pounds worth of bullshit games, but it was cool. I'm not gonna lie, it was fun. It was an really old guy.
Okay,
They showed us around the business. We moved a bunch of stuff. We talked to him the whole time. We were making fun of each other with the old man. He was joking about Micah. He was joking about me. Like one time he was like, "Man, he's moving like he has a date tonight." I was like, "I got a date with some barbecue ribs, my boy."
Okay, wait. Okay.
Huh.
Real question though. So, the cops were harassing you guys because you looked like
I wouldn't say harassing. It was the
No.
neighbors. The cops were cool.
I was flirting with her. Okay, that girl was bad. She has some tattoos all right here. She was nice.
Okay.
The cop was cool. The neighbors were harassing us, I'd say.
Okay, now I just want to put this in perspective. The neighbors were harassing you guys because you were white folks dressed nicely walking around the neighborhood.
We weren't dressed that nice.
Okay. Imagine if you
I
were.
had a
we're
white
wearing-
shirt.
we're wearing
I had my
jeans.
work pants and
Okay.
boots.
Now,
It was just a work outfit.
now imagine if you were black doing that shit.
Be the
Nigga,
same outfit.
We would have made it down the first street and got called.
Bro,
Oh my mom!
Your ass would have got shot by bro, there would have been like 10 units coming to here, guns blazing.
On my mom, there would have been 10 because they were already bugging.
I don't think it really matters about your skin color.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I mean, the cops might have gotten called quicker, but it's more how you posture yourself and how you talk to the people, in my opinion. When that cop came up to us, if it was a black dude, they probably would have been a little bit more like, wow, this is racist as fuck. Why are you doing this? And just get angry off the bat. And that would have changed the whole situation completely.
But you would have got popped.
Yeah.
I would have, why are you aggressive? We're trying to make money. Nah. Any cop that pulled up, I don't give a fuck if it was a male, female, Asian, Mexican, white, anyone, they would have been like, oh, these 2 19-year-olds are trying to fucking make some money, start a business. Nah, the people are bugging. And it was just the fucking neighborhood because they're all privileged ass people and they're scared of the public. Like, bro, there's no gate. If you wanted to have no one in your neighborhood, go into a gated fucking community. Simple as that. I went through. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, we got we're selling we're doing window cleanings. That's all we were doing. And we were showing our faces. We didn't have masks on. I looked just like I look now, except I had a white t-shirt on.
Exactly.
They were tweaking. And I know them bitches are racist too.
They probably are.
The president, the bitch you talked to, hell no.
She was bugging.
She would have said, these people were just trying to kick in my front door. If we were black.
She was bugging. She was already bugging on me.
No, they would have been like.
And because I was talking so nice, for like the first 5 minutes of our conversation, she was bugging.
Side note, that mailman used to be my neighbor, and when my dad died, I gave him so much free shit. Gave him an entire fucking rowboat for free. And he does that.
Yeah.
He
Turns
can
out,
ride my dick.
bro, yeah. And why was he hating on me? His dad loved me. That's what I don't understand. Why was this dude bugging on me?
Because his girlfriend don't give him good pussy.
Okay, but yeah, like I said, I really do think that me and Micah got our feet wet enough to where if Micah, you move here, I've been learning how to communicate with customers a lot more now, like today. So like I said, I was reorganizing the entire shop for my work. Bro, my owner was sitting right next to me. Somebody came in and said, "Hey, how much are these shells?" I go, 50 a piece, but if you buy all 4, 150. I was out here, like, she just looked at me like wide-eyed, like, what? And then when he walked away, she was like, those aren't yours to sell, right? And I go, yeah, but we need to get rid of them. And it wasn't exactly that. She goes, "Oh, we took a loss on those, right?" And I go, "Yeah, but they're used, old. We got to fix the sides up if we want to sell them for more, blah, blah, blah." She was like, "Yeah, I guess. But, yeah,
Bro,
I'm telling you, working at Rainsoft, fuck, I'm bleeping
I was
that.
gonna say the place that I work right now, I've learned how to talk to customers. Plus that one day, just those 2 customers that I talked to while we were out on the. Actually, I think I only talked to one person, but that one time breaks the ice so much. It's a different ball game.
also,
What do you mean?
That one person I talked to when we were out there that one day and got the cops called. Got the cops called on us.
Yeah, it helps. Like,
That one customer.
you just got to get your foot in the
everything at
door.
Rainsaw. And I had that other one that I don't think you came with me. I had to go alone because you were busy at the apartment complex. It didn't.
Yeah,
end up
you
going
did.
through, but I learned
okay,
like
wait.
And then I went and did the other, like, the actual business place. I did that one. So, like, we both got our feet in the door.
Okay, wait.
yeah.
I got a
Go ahead.
question.
Now it's just now it's just a matter of doing it.
How did
Like-
We know we can do it. Now it's just doing it.
How did y'all
Yeah, make
talk
it
to
go.
the customer? Like,
What do you mean, how?
Did you like what type of tone of voice did you use?
I mean, we just talked
I'm just
normal,
myself.
but I just talked normal, but I
mean, I might change it a little
enunciated
bit.
things better, and I didn't swear, and I didn't.
One thing I learned.
Yeah.
I was just really proper.
One thing I learned off like watching videos and shit, off like seeing other people do it, the best way to do it is you have to sound the most non-aggressive you've ever sounded in your life. You got to change up your tone of voice.
Miggy, listen.
This is how I
No,
talk.
I'm so serious.
I might change a tiny bit. I might go like, "Hey, I'm Micah. Micah with Rainsoft," or "Hey, I'm Micah with Pickle and Flats Cleaning Services. I'm here to talk to you about this or this and that." But like, I won't be like, "All right, I'm Micah. I'm here to talk to you about this," and I won't be like, "Hi, I'm Micah. I'm here."
Yeah, no. I literally go, "Hey, I'm Preston with Pickle and Platts Cleaning Services. I'm here today because I'm trying to offer you a cleaning service. It'll help your business. It'll help us, and together we'll have a mutual beneficial relationship." I literally just talk like we're talking right now. I do not change. The only thing is, I gauge the person, and if I can be a little bit more provocative with them, I will, but until they show me that I can, I don't swear, and I only use words. I don't swear nothing.
Now, I always like, even at the store, I always like tone my voice and body
Bullshit.
language to the customer.
Cap. Miggy, you just talk the same to everybody. You just choose your words differently.
I do not talk the same. You can hear my tone of voice between an older lady and one of my regulars. With one of my regulars, I'll bullshit with them. With like an older lady and an older guy, I'll be like, "Hi, how you doing today, sir?" I'll talk like in a softer tone of voice.
That's condescending.
I don't really care about it that much. I just kind of like talk. I lighten my tone a little bit because I'm such a monotone person,
Yeah, like,
and then I talk more proper.
all it really is lightening your
Enunciate.
tone and talking properly.
Listen, I am me. I'm gonna talk the same way I'm talking right now. I always do. And if I put myself in their shoes, if I was old, I do not want someone fucking talking softer and Nah, just talk to me how you fucking talk. Like,
And
yeah,
most of the
maybe
time-
don't swear at me. Maybe they're Christian and shit or Muslim or they don't want to hear all the swear words, but I just want to hear your natural voice. I don't want you to change your bullshit up.
I'm not here to be like a fucking therapist. I'm here to do a job, and you know that. Like, you know, it's not like I'm trying to make you feel some sort of way. Like,
And
I'm
it
here
would
for a
it would
job,
make me feel so
and-
fake if I'm sitting here like, hey, hi, my name's Pickle, with Pickle and Plast Cleaning Services. But nah, you know that is not me. You would laugh your ass off if I sat there talking to you heard how I was talking to my owner? I just was talking like I am right now.
Yeah.
I talked to her like I talked to you guys. I talk to every customer like I talk to you guys. I just leave out the swear words.
yeah. That's really
Because
the
I know
most
you
important part.
guys don't give a fuck. But I know
Talk more
they
proper and
Okay.
might.
leave the swear words out. That's it. Proper is basically just leaving swear words out.
Yeah,
Literally.
pretty much.
Honestly. And just enunciating things properly.
Yeah.
That's it. But Miggy, if you want to do that, by all means, go ahead. But I don't recommend it because it's going to end up being a whole, like... It's
And
just,
plus, you're
you're not
more-
going to
you're-
enjoy it.
You're more
Dude.
comfortable if you're just being
Well, yeah,
yourself.
it's just like I've gotten so used to it, where like I didn't even notice it for the first like 3-4 months until my brother's friend pointed out to me while I was sitting there. Like I didn't even notice it first. I would just automatically change like how I talk, and kind of like lower my tone a little bit when I'm talking to like an older couple, or people. When it's like someone like middle aged, yeah, I'll talk normally. What if we're talking like 70s, 80s, like proper Southern old folk people? Like I lower my tone a little bit, talk more like polite, try to pronounce words better than normal.
Yeah, but, I mean, being polite is something you should always do. I mean, even
Yeah.
random people.
Oh no!
Until you give me a reason, then I'm an asshole. But
With-
if
with my regular
I'm talking to you, I'm
customers-
straight.
With my regular customers, I fuck with them left and right. Like I got a
That's
customer.
different.
Like I got a customer who comes in. I'm like, hey, what's going on, big head?
Yeah, see, that's different. You guys got that relationship. You built it. I just don't. I mean, like I said, it is a personal preference. You sounds like you're gonna do that, but I feel like I would be doing an injustice to the customer, acting like a different human being, trying to be something different. What you see is what you get. What you hear is what you get. My owners are the most Christian people, and I still slip up and say Jesus or goddamn, and I'll swear all the time by accident, and I'm like, oh, I didn't mean to say that.
You haven't
But,
been
and
reading
then I
your
go,
Bible,
actually,
have
I
you?
did mean to say that, but I meant to tone it out.
You haven't been reading your Bible, have you?
No, he hasn't.
No,
You know how I know
he
you haven't?
hasn't. Oh,
I haven't. yet.
wait, Pickle. You want to know how you were talking about Atomic Habits, the book?
yeah.
I bought that shit a while ago.
Whoa!
I
Bro,
bought that
Miggy,
shit
what
a
you don't understand is
How
I'm
much
sitting
is
there
the
reading it.
one?
I call, fucking.
I
Not
bought
I
that
call.
shit, like-
I texted you guys. Hey, you guys should read Atomic Habits. It's very well thought out, and it explains everything thoroughly.
I
And
bought
it,
this
it,
shit,
it
like,
tells
middle
you
of
how
last
to
year.
do each thing. Listen, my brother texts, and he says some dumb shit like, "Oh, now that I got your attention, let's play Rocket League." And I was like, "Nah,
Yeah.
I'm reading." No, Micah goes, "I'm reading and going to bed." I go, "I'm doing the same." And he goes, "Oh, I only read certain books." And I go, "I'll buy you some books for your birthday." And London goes, "Oh, I bought some books. I bought Atomic Habits. I bought this personal finance and this other personal finance." And I was like, "No way." And Micah, right before I said that, said, "Oh, looks like I gotta buy Atomic Habits now." And now you got it. My brother got it. I got it. Micah, you gotta get
I
it.
bought it.
I'm just the only person.
I read some of it. The last thing I remember about this book, They were talking about this like
I'm not that far.
I'm
Third
barely,
chapter.
I'm barely. I don't even think I was that far. It was about
Okay, go
the
ahead.
bike team.
Oh yeah, that's the first chapter. Damn,
Yeah.
you didn't read nothing.
I read the first.
What,
I read
what
the
is
first
the
chapter.
Atomic Habits? Give
So it
me like
basically
a broad.
It's
explains-
about changing little things in your day to day, where it becomes like a major change that you don't notice. Like with the bike team, I'll speak of it like this: they changed very like insignificant things, and it came to this thing where they were able to spot things that other teams wouldn't. Like a little spickle of dust on the bike that could fuck them up during the race, like that type of shit.
So is the bike team like an example of something?
Yeah, it's an
then?
example. So I'll explain it a little bit differently. So the whole entire book uses examples from his real life and what he's read in scientifically proven things. So what Miggy's explaining is the Olympic cyclist teams, I'm pretty sure, or something. It's Olympic cyclist teams. So Britain was coming in dead last for a long time. I'm pretty sure it's Britain. It's one of them.
Or Swedish.
But they were coming in dead last for a long time. And so then they hired somebody to come in and analyze what they're doing wrong and what can they improve. So most people, they come into things and they think they need to make drastic changes. Like, for example, if you're working out, people immediately think you need to change your diet, you need to get supplements, and you need to go really, really hard in the gym and stuff like that. But it's not the case. You need to make, like Miggy said, small incremental changes. So what they did, so simply they changed the pants that they were wearing. So before they were wearing full just pants, then they changed to those compression shorts. And that they realized that it cut their time down a little bit more. And then they went to they just did little things, 1% changes. That's all they did. That's all they did. And then they ended up winning for like 3 years in a row.
Jeez.
So the whole book is premised around learning what your habit says about you and how to make the small incremental changes that are actually going to stick. Because when people make the massive changes, like they immediately change their diet, like hardcore, like where they're going from like they drink a bunch of soda every day and they just eat completely trash. I mean, you've been eating good, but I'm just saying this for an example. They eat completely trash and they don't do any workouts and nothing, and then they try to go right into an hour and a half of working out, cutting all the junk food out, just stuff like that. It doesn't stick well because by day 3, day 4, it's just a hassle. And you haven't built the habit enough. And unless you have true willpower, it is very, very, very difficult.
I will say.
So,
like, side note. Speaking of the gym, how you're talking about like the type of willpower. When I first started working out, the way my brother had me do it was exactly like you just fucking explained. I'm talking like he set me like I was with him for like an hour and a half every damn day. My diet changed like my diet was already slowly changing, so that wasn't really like a drastic change. I started eating healthier because like it's what he ate, and we'd pretty much eat the same thing every day. But like when I first started going, bro, I'm talking, my entire body was dead for the first entire fucking week. Because I'm just started working out. These motherfuckers got me working out for an hour and a half straight, like, every fucking day. And I'm like, bruh.
and
like,
did you keep doing that, or did you just fall off?
I stayed consistent for about, like, 4 or 5 months. And, like, I love that shit. Then, like, I lost my love for it for a little bit. I stopped going for a couple of months and shit. Then, like, I started going back. And it's like going back, I still started to go somewhat heavy. But it was like, I honestly, when I went back, I started going heavy off the bat again. And it's like, I found my love for the gym again. But now, like right now, it's to the point where like, I don't enjoy going as much. Like I'm in a mental.
Just discipline at this point.
I'm in a straight mental slump. I have been for the past like month and a half too, where it's like I don't enjoy going. I don't enjoy working out. Usually, like for today, I did 260 for 5 as a top set on squats, then 200 for a 4x8, and I'm like, I've never been able to move that weight that easily today. And usually my mind would be like, fuck yeah, bro, that shit was easy. Let's go. I fucking love this shit. Mine's like, oh, fuck, bro. Thank God it's over. It's like
Preston
Well, it's a
walked
mindset
in.
change that you got to work on.
yeah, like
Go ahead, Mike. I got something to add on.
Preston walked me into the gym. I would go maybe like once or twice a week for like 3 weeks. So I went like 3 or 4 times. And the first
I
time
did it
I
completely
go,
wrong.
works me to death.
We were
I'm
there for
back.
like 3 hours. I mean, we
I'm back.
destroyed our body.
Only back though. And then a little bit of like, I was like, bro, I want to do some curls. I fuck with curls. So I did I broke off and did my own little thing for a little bit. And I was dead. And then I was like, all right, I need a week. Go back the next week and we're just doing biceps. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I fuck with this. And I loved that day. I would do that every day if I could. I love biceps.
But even
just
that
enjoy
day,
it.
we hit it for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
We destroyed
you hit
that bicep.
You hit
And
bicep
then-
for 2 hours.
Bicep and
Yeah.
tries, bro. I'm not kidding, Miggy. When I lived in Michigan and before I went on my bender of drinking and all that and slipped back down the slope, I was killing. I mean, I was growing muscle quick. I was destroying my muscles, man. I was.
Bro, okay, so the first time I went, I was like, all right, I want to get like a basis of where I'm at. And I could barely bench, what was it, like 25s? Or was it
You did
25s and
35s.
35s?
So
So I
you
did
did 115.
And by the time we finished, I was like this fucking close to doing 45s. This fucking close. And then we stopped.
Bro, fucking, when I first
Oh,
started,
you stopped. I went a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I went maybe a week or 2 longer, but then I started getting invited to all the parties and I started going on my bender. I was drinking almost every day for like 2 months.
I went from barely not being able to do a muscle up to being able to do a muscle up from just a little bit of time in the gym.
no, when I first started working out, straight up, I couldn't even fucking bench 95 pounds. Like,
That's okay. Everyone starts somewhere.
I struggled with 65 pounds, and I felt like so much of a bitch where I didn't fucking bench. Like, for like 2-3 months, I just didn't fucking bench.
Listen,
And it was the sole purpose of like, I didn't have a fucking spotter.
that is fair, but listen, okay, listen. I was rowing the fucking 80-pound dumbbells for reps, and I did the 100 twice, okay? I come back now after, what, December, January, 2 months, that's it. 2 months of not working out, bro, I'm down to the 35s.
Bro, I can't remember.
I went from dumbbell pressing. I was doing the 60s for reps. But nope. Hell no.
like-
Absolutely not. I'm doing the 25s, 30s.
For incline right now, I'm doing like 45, but that's also like after fucking like today or yesterday I had a top set, then I had a 4x8, then I had fucking Larson presses, then I'm doing incline dumbbells. My upper body's already fucking dead by the time I'm at Larson's. Cause bro, Larson just fucking killed
I
me.
want you to work out how I work out because I really focus on feeling the muscle and contracting it really hard.
Preston made me, every time we went, depending on what we were doing, he made me bench until the bar was literally crushing me. And then he would
couldn't do
help
it
me.
anymore.
And then he would help me.
Even though he could not press it, I'd make him do 4 more.
No, that
And
Yeah.
I was literally pulling the bar up.
That's
like
all-
I was
Yeah. And I was barely doing anything, but it felt like I was giving it my all. Like,
No, dude, that's how I am with my last fucking like my entire last set usually for bench. My like I'm fucking. It's like it's to the point where even if it's light fucking weight, like I'm struggling my fucking ass off.
You can do more. That's what I'm saying, Miggy. The way I train, I go to muscle exhaustion and then some. Like, you literally cannot get it up off your chest, so then I help you do 4 more. And then you're literally, you can't even control it back down. Like, I don't go heavy for a minute. I start with low, like squatting. Yesterday, all I did was I squatted 135 4x12, 155 4x12, and then that was the way you have to go slow, steady, and you have to control the weight, control it. Then I did a hack squat, and I did I did a 45 on each side and a 25. Bro, at that point, my quads were ready to explode out of my thighs. And I was slow controlled. And then I did leg extensions and hamstring curls. I literally couldn't walk. Like, I was talking to this old dude, and I couldn't walk. I literally could not walk. Like, I was wobbling over to the
No, today I only did squats and leg extensions and leg curls. That's all I did today.
see I like I said, I just want you to try how I work out. And I've only been going for 30 minutes right now. That's all I'm doing, 30 minutes right now, because I want to build it to where by day 3 I was already not wanting to go to the gym. Like, because I would work 10, 12 hours, and then I'd go to the gym, and then I'd go home, go to bed. And it was 15 minutes to the gym, 20 minutes home, and it just seemed like a lot for me. And so I was not I was not fucking with it, because I was going for an hour and a half, 2 hours, just draining my body, and I was not getting enough sleep at that. Like, Mike can contest. I mean, I was up late. I'd show up to work off of 4 hours. That's it. Sleep for 4 hours. Come to work. Do it all over again.
I got 2 things to say on that. All right, so the first time I ever did legs with Preston, we were walking out, and my legs were giving out on every step.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I started going a little bit more, because I went a little bit more than 4 times. I remember now.
Yeah, we played basketball, and we did some things in between. You worked out with Dylan.
And you would be like, all right, we're only going to be here for 30 more minutes. I'm like, we've been here for 15 minutes. We're usually here for 3 hours. What the fuck? Come on. We're going for more. I'm like, come on.
I started falling out of loving it.
And then just start getting lazy. Come on. And I was like, all right, whatever. Whatever you say, And then, yeah, you were saying, well, you only need 5 hours of sleep. And I'm like, it'll catch up to you. It'll catch up.
It didn't really catch up. It was more the fact that it did catch up only because I was exhausting my body so much. But I have been learning about sleep a lot. So let me grab my notes. I've been really, really researching sleep, because actually I capped. It did catch up, but I just, at the time, I didn't realize that's what was catching up.
Side note, that 500 push-ups, it's way more than just my upper body that's sore. My back is a little bit sore, and just from the holding yourself up.
These are all the notes that I took so far on the best sleep conditions. So, I'm going to just run through this real quick. The best temperature to sleep in is between 60 to 67 degrees. Otherwise, you will struggle to fall asleep or stay asleep. And it may be different with some people, but that is the temperature you're going to get the best sleep possible. And the type of sheets that you lay on, it is very, very important to get. If you're a hot sleeper, you get something like eucalyptus sheets or bamboo sheets or something like that really let the heat flow out. But that also depends on the comforter that you get as well. So you want to get a little bit of a lighter comforter. And another thing that I wasn't doing, so I'd go home from the gym and I'd play the game with Micah and my brother until we were always playing late, like 11, 12 o'clock, and then we'd crash. Even Micah was getting barely 8 hours. So, two things on that. You do need between 8 to 10 hours of sleep, especially when you're really exerting yourself. You need more sleep. What was that? Oh, and also, if you're looking at blue light, like Miggy, I know you said you go to sleep fine and blah, blah, blah. Last night, I tested this. I tested it, and on day one, I noticed a difference. I didn't look at blue light. I did cheat a little bit because I was texting, but other than that, I did not look at any other blue light. I read a book for an hour. I fell asleep like that. I slept like a rock. I didn't wake up. I woke up before my alarm because I was completely rested. I mean, I slept like a rock.
So can I
not
keep
look.
like
It's
this light on while I read my book?
Yeah, I did that.
it's not more or less like
It's blue light. It's light from your TV, your laptop, your phone, your anything that is electronic based. I mean, lights are electronic, but they don't emit blue light. Blue light is from an LED or like a plasma
not-
or anything like
it's
that.
not more or less like
I'm gonna do it tonight.
it's the I fall asleep better with like the sound of it. Like I could fucking turn my show on, put my phone upside down, sit there for 30 minutes, then like try and sleep and I'll fall asleep like that. It's the sound of it that helps me sleep for some reason.
So another thing is you are so adjusted to having the dopamine release from. I mean, Miggy, we saw you screenshot. You are on your phone all
Yup.
day long, and like your brain is constantly getting dopamine released. So it is like a drug for you to hear that. Because I if I have something on in the background, it makes it harder for me to go to sleep. And that's because I am not on my phone as much. I know Micah, when I was living with him, even back in the day, he couldn't have shit on. Like, we would be like, all right, turn it off. And we'd rash out. And the reason you can't go to sleep is because your brain is wired to always have some form of
Yeah.
dopamine release is the only word I can think of, but they're like just something going on that is triggering your brain to be active all the time. So I really think it would be beneficial for you. Read that book, like, I mean, tonight even. I mean, it is 9 o'clock and we'll wrap this up in the next 5 minutes, but it would try it tonight. Get off of this. Just go, read your book, and do not turn on your phone. Just put your alarm on, put it to the side, throw it on the charger, turn your TV off, turn your computer off. Just leave it off.
Actually, speaking of, let me set my alarm right now.
Yep, and then just read your book, and then sleep in pitch darkness.
I always have my LEDs on. I don't know why. Because sleeping with light, like low tone light, doesn't affect your sleeping.
Pitch dark is the best.
No, bro,
I'm scared of the dark.
No, I did some.
I mean, I researched it. It's scientifically proven. A pitch dark room is better.
No, I was doing some research on sleeping a while ago, actually. we were talking about this. It's like, because I always wondered how, like, fucking military personnel, like, fell asleep like that. And I'm like, yo, how the fuck do they train their brain to do this? And I'm like, I really want to know. So, what they do is they lay down, they kind of like, how do I explain this? It's like they let their body, like, go completely, like
Limp.
yeah, like they limp out one part of their body at a time. And at first, when I did this, I was like, I heard my heart beat so much, it got to the point where like it fucking scared me for a second. So like I snapped out of it and I stopped hearing. I'm like, oh, that's normal. Okay. So I did it again, and like what they also do is they picture themselves like in their mind at like a place of comfort where they'll be able to fall asleep quickly. Like maybe out on the beach, like some shit like that of comfort, and it's like sleep.
Yeah, but I did hear somewhere, I don't know if this is scientific, right? I know that if you have low red lights, like you're walking around in your house and you have red lights on, and it's not a super bright red, it's like low tone red, it helps you, your brain is like, I don't know, remember what he said, because I don't know if this is a real scientific thing either, but it helps you prepare for bed. But sleeping in the pitch dark is actually better for your brain, because you might not think it, but like if you close your eyes right now, I close my eyes, I can see the like light through my eyelids.
I can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
But I mean, it might not be true. Like I said, I don't know the actual scientific thing. I can actually look this up. But another reason I think it is true that sleeping in the dark is better, because I did look that up. It is because back when we were no electricity, no nothing, at nighttime, once that fire went out, there was no light. It was pitch dark. There was absolutely nothing. And then
If you've ever been like camping or something, like in the kind of like more deserted area, and you put that fire out, it's like, oh shit, it's dark out. It's definitely noticeable. Like,
so
it's
our bodies, once it gets dark, that's when we produce the our melanin, or not melanin. I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, melanin, and
no, melatonin.
that's the
Yeah, but it helps.
medicine.
It helps produce it. I'm pretty sure it's melatonin. Maybe it's.
I think the actual thing is melanin.
Look it up real quick.
I don't know. My body's producing plenty of it, and it's bright in my room. So
You know, what's like also fucking scientifically.
Oh, no. Dude, I'm fucking wrong. Melanin is the fucking skin pigmentation and shit. Hold on.
No, what's also scientifically proven that helps sleeping better is sleeping with like your spouse or significant other if you have one. It helps you fall asleep better, sleep better in general. It helps like prevent like sleep apnea.
Oh, you are right. It is melatonin.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, so you are right. I was wrong.
Yeah, what the medicine does, it helps produce more melatonin for people who have like extra like their chemicals are imbalanced in their brain. It helps like produce the melatonin for them to sleep.
And part of the problem is because we're so addicted to these devices, which is kind of crazy to say that we're doing a virtual podcast, but but yeah, so it is better to sleep in the dark because we produce the most melatonin at that time. And like when you wake up and we wake up to our alarm clocks, our brain is not triggering to turn off the melatonin right away, because it's like, bro, what is that annoying ass sound? Why are you waking me up right now? But if you wake up to a bulb that produces like artificial daylight, then you wake up just like that because your body shuts off the melatonin, because back in the old days, once the sun came up, that means most of the predators, not all the predators went to sleep at night, but most of them did. And when the sun came up, it was time to go. It was time for you to get to work, go find your food, go build, go do whatever you had to do that day. And when you wake up to just a daylight bulb like shining down on you, then you are infinitely, like, you don't rub your eyes, you're not groggy, you're really just up and ready to go. But also, one thing that we all three need to work on: nicotine does not help you go to sleep. No matter what we say, scientifically proven, keeps us awake.
I already know that.
Yeah, I knew that, but I was forcing myself to be naive to the fact.
I just feel like my body has gotten like so used to it.
Yes, you're addicted. You're addicted, and you have been using nicotine so long, but it still has the effects of, it doesn't allow you to properly fall into your sleep or sleep right away, as if, like, okay, I didn't smoke nicotine for a while, and I will say, when I was not doing none of it, boy, did I sleep good. I woke up feeling great. I went to sleep feeling great. I was, bro, I was sleeping like a fucking
Baby.
dead baby, man. I was fucking just slumped. I mean, I was knocked out. There was not a thing waking me up. I slept hard.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Dude, talking about sleep, bro, it's like my body automatically likes to shut down around 9. Like, it's oddly satisfying.
Yeah.
Because, like, no matter what I do, my body will, like, hey, bro, get your ass to bed.
Yeah. Well, I think we can cut it there. We've been going for about an hour and a half. So that was a good little pilot episode. We talked about a bunch of random ass shit. Probably all over the place, but doesn't matter. Appreciate you guys for watching, and get back to y'all on the next one.
Peace out.
Peace.